Guys, what's going on? It's a Block Bull right about now, bringing you the latest episode to the channel. Now, today we've got the crypto bubbles, and we will be taking a look at XCN, fan favorites, and we also take a look at VRA because it's the only green bubble in the bubbles today. So, without further ado, let's dive over to the chart. So, first up, we do have Verasity, VRA, proof of view technology. We've got the pattern, US, China, Europe. We got this show on lock. So, VRA here over in the watch list. A little bit different to Crypto Bubbles. Crypto Bubbles is up 16.1%. Over here in TradingView, we're up 17.16%. So a slight differential, but nevertheless, we're in the green. So for context, let's just zoom out for you guys. Let's go out onto the weekly chart here. So this is this is not too dissimilar to Mona Lisa. He's literally the golden ratio. He's the perfect picture if we was to ever draw a chart. This is absolutely beautiful. Look at this multi-year wedge. Reminds me very similarly to XRP, how XRP ran up all the way up to sort of all-time highs around sort of 340, depending on what exchange you're looking at. Yes, it may have gone a little bit higher. For example, on Coinbase, it went up to about $3.82, 83. So Verasity has got a long way to go now. So you can just do a quick measurement up to sort of all-time highs, and we're looking at a 41x off the bat. So even if you don't have any experience in trading, you don't know what you're doing, look at this. Easy sort of targets. Target all-time highs. You're looking at a 41x. Anybody can do this, whether you got $1,000, $2,000, it doesn't matter. Even if you found a tenner down the side of your couch, you know what I'm saying? Get it invested, because with inflation now, it is going to erode your money in the bank. And who wants to work 10% of their year for free? Because that is how much fiat currency is depreciating by, guys. So, you know what? We lose money all the time in crypto, but you've still got the same asset. So whether it comes down in USD value or it goes up, it doesn't really matter in the interim. But what we're doing is targeting some of these sort of all-time highs, because this is a super cycle. And we know that because look at this sort of chart here. We've been making and building multi-year structures here. So this is highlighted by the first trend line here on the top, which sort of interacts with a lot of price action here. We've had quite a few fake outs, mind you. We've come back down into the apex. So for me, VRA is getting going now. Now, if I actually scroll in for you guys and give you better context now once we scroll in, we did manage to get up to these sort of recent highs here. So around 8th of May, we was up around sort of 0.004. Okay, and then we came crashing down. So that was a kind of hefty crash down here. We actually wicked as low as about 56%. We got a close up there about 45. But you know what? At this moment in time, Verasity VRA is down approximately 44% from these sort of local highs, from last week. It's my view that VRA is going to do a rerun. Yeah, it's going to run back up. So rather than just going back to this sort of high here in the sort of short term over the next week or two, I do believe VRA is going to run up massively. So we're looking at approximately 200% gain, which would be equivalent to a 3x on your capital. So 3x. Now, this is all free content, guys, so make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Big shout out as well to all the Block Bulls over in the Discord. Oh, we've got this on lock now. We've got plenty of targets in there. If you guys want to join the AI Crypto Discord, we've got all the key features here. So we've got AI Crypto Data, AI Metrics, we've got trade setups. I'm in there as well, obviously giving non-financial advice. We've got the heat maps, technical indicators. We've got the Traders Lounge where we can all have a laugh and confer and bounce ideas off one another. So there's plenty to go out there. Make sure to claim your 7-day free trial. The link is down below in the description. what.com/the Block Bulls. Okay, let's dive into it. So Verasity, massive gains, and that is just a short-term gain, guys. We've also got this up here, which sort of coincides with where we're looking at running this up. So these are post-US election highs. So it's around that sort of area. So we're looking at anywhere between, I would say, around sort of 0.006 to 0.007, 007. So James Bond is in the house, guys. We are here to collect the cheddar, and if you don't hand over the cheddar, we're going to take somebody's life. No, we're not. We're just here to take the cheddar. Okay, we mean no harm. So I'm in a good mood right now, as you can see, because you know what? I can see the sort of wood through the trees and the forest through the trees or whatever it is. I don't know. I'm going to have to learn that catchphrase. But anyhow, we can see a clear, broad picture of everything what's going on, and we're not blindsided by anything. Do you know what I mean? In the short term, we've got a long-term horizon on a lot of the targets over here in the crypto Discord. So again, let's just scroll out for to give you guys more context. Again, we've got some other peaks up here. So peaks are really good to sort of target. Okay, so that stands out like a sore thumb to me. That's about 1.5 cents. So that's, you know, straight away, that's sort of a checkpoint for me. And then obviously we got this sort of double top. Obviously, that is a bearish signal that we will be rolling to a bear market, which is exactly what we did from this point. Yeah, November 21, that was the end of the previous cycle. And then that was it. You know, massive losses in the market. And this is what we're looking to do, guys. We're looking to avoid these massive crashes once we do get these sort of double tops, triple tops, you know, once we do go into price discovery with Verasity and the rest of the crypto market. Again, we're all in the Discord to make sure we're not a victim of that. Okay, now let's dive into XCN as well. Where are we now? I'm just going to filter through the symbols. It seems to be the easiest way to locate. I've got quite a lot of cryptos now over in the watch list, but for me, I've just been having a toy around with XCN as well, because I was looking at 22nd of May before we got the breakout. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you a little bit of hopium, guys. Again, this channel is just for educational and, you know, it's speculation at the end of the day. Yes, we do the TA, but there's many ways to slice and dice these charts, okay? So it just depends on how you want to interpret the charts, okay? But if I was just to clear it up, the only single trend line, regardless of all the indicators, forget all the indicators, yeah, all we're looking at is supply and demand. And this right here, this red trend line is all you need really on your chart at this moment in time. So this is what we're running into. It's quite clear where the resistance is, yeah. We're struggling to get past this point here. And it's as simple as that, yeah. 2 wicks into there, another wick there, and then it's this slow grind, you know, going into this sort of trend line. So you can see where the roof is, and we need to get through this. We need at least a close. We might get a close. Yeah, we might get a pop through. It could be any day now. It doesn't have to be up until the 22nd of May. But I'm giving myself sort of realistic dates, because the last thing I want to be doing is losing morale throughout the week, thinking, oh, why is it not gone anywhere? Like all the rest of this is what I get quite a lot on X. I see it quite a lot. The sort of novice, beginner traders, they get impatient real quick. Okay. Because they want to get rich quick. You know, they probably invested the first $500 or whatever it is, and they're looking to get rich quick. Yeah, and you know, they believe, you know, for example, oh, XRP is going to $10,000. It's them kind of people. Do you know what I mean? But ultimately, sooner or later, we're going to get a pop to the upside. Whether or not we get a retest could be a different matter. This is exactly what happened on a coin recently that I've been trading in the Discord. But if it ever happens, you just got to hodl and wait for it to go back up. You know, we're only talking like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks max. Do you know what I mean? Before it reverses. So what tends to happen is when you get a breakout, you usually get a retest, and then you get the real move. Yeah. Because a lot of people like to buy the sort of breakout, and then what it'll do is they'll then retest the sort of structure. Okay. So that's what happened to me recently. But yeah, it's just something you can't avoid it. Do you know what I mean? It's just part and parcel of the game, and it's just market makers basically stopping out people that bring up the stop loss up to break even. I never use stop losses over in crypto, because I'm not going to lose any digital assets if I just hold it with a USD value going down. It's just a matter of time. It just means, you know, I've probably lost a week or two on that investment. But as soon as these go up, they just recover all losses or any sort of, you know, negative price action in the space of a week or two. Like XCN back down here, it ran up. I think it was something like 20x in space of 2 weeks or something daft. Like US elections. I mean, we could even measure it here. I think it might be in this section. Let's just have a look. Let's get this box here. So these are daily candles. So from here to here, that was literally 12 days. 12 days, and that was nearly 2,000%. So that's a 21x, is it? In space of 12 days. So that's less than 2 weeks, you've done a 20x. So this is exactly what XCN is capable of. So if you ever take a position and you think, right, it's breaking out, and then it does that retrace to stop all the retail traders that bring up the stop losses to break even, You just got to hold your nerve. Sometimes you might be down as low as like 20, 30%. That happens all the time in crypto. Like if you can't stomach or ride 20, 30% dips, you're not going to get through a bull market, because even Bitcoin retraces historically 30 to 35%. Even in a full-blown bull market, do you know what I mean? When we're like surpassing like six digits now, well over $100,000. Let's just have a look. Actually, Bitcoin now $103,000. On its way to 104 again. So this is it, guys. You've just got to ride it now. But what I would say is we are going into wave three. Wave three of a 5 counts in Elliott Wave. And I've stated this many times, guys. So just to remind you guys that are new to the channel, that aren't subscribed, again, make sure you subscribe, because you will get ate up if you're not following the charts. Now, fortunately for a lot of people, we're still early on in the cycle, and we're just about to get going now in the most profitable leg. So this is the beginning of the third leg. And like I keep saying, the third leg is double the length of wave one. So we're going to start reaching some massive, massive numbers, guys. That wave one's not quite accurate. But again, illustration purposes, you get the sort of gist, guys. So we're going to be revisiting some massive numbers. We've got AI being released now to the XCN ledger. Okay, it's not yet to go live, but eventually, we're on the right trajectory. We've got the roadmap to know that we will be visiting the Cheddar factory. And you know what? The price is probably going to run up before the news is released, especially when the new XCN ledger goes live. It's going to be absolutely massive. At that point, retail will then catch on. You guys that are subscribed to the channel will be long gone. You'll be dumping your bags top dollar, and you'll be leaving them with their bags, and they'll be getting caught by the feds. Do you know what I mean? We'll be long gone. We'll be in the Discord laughing our heads off, and we'll be planning parties, whether it be in LA, New York, over in Europe. Do you know what I mean? We'll be just planning parties and visiting and traveling the world on yachts at that point, because we've invested early. Do you know what I mean? We've dealt with these sort of slow bleeds. We've earned the bag. And at that point, we'll be looking at dumping the bag, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the content anyway. Make sure to like, share, comment on the video. Big thumbs up, that helps as well. Hopefully we see some of you guys in the Discord as well. Don't be shy. 7-day free trial as well. Like I say, crypto AI. Make sure you put the AI tools. This is the future now. AI tools. Put them on your side. Yeah, zero-sum game. Somebody has to win, and somebody has to lose in this crypto game. Do you know what I mean? So I'd rather have crypto on your side. And like I say, I'm on your side as well. I've got 10 years of experience in the markets. We've got plenty of other successful guys over in the Discord as well. So your network is your net worth. Okay, guys, take it easy. I've been the Block Bull. Until next time, the Block Bull is over and out.